Hi friends, happy Tuesday. It's Miss Drywa. So we're still talking about natural resources this week. Yesterday we talked about what a natural resource was, and it is something that we use that comes from nature. Okay, so it's something that we don't need to make. We can get it right from nature. If we go outside, we could see them, we could get them. For example, we have sunlight, wind, animals, plants. Those are all natural resources. Now we also talked about man-made resources, and man-made resources are the resources that we have to make. A human has to make them in order for us to use them. So like paper, pencils, chairs, clothing. Someone has to make those things for us to use. Otherwise they wouldn't be what they are. We can't go outside and pick one from our garden. All right, so today we're going to focus on how we use our natural resources. And what we use them for. So I'll do a quick video, and then you'll have a Nearpod, and yeah, you're all set. All right, so how do we use natural resources? So natural resources can be used in many ways. Sometimes they are used to make man-made resources. So we talked about those man-made resources yesterday, and we use our natural resources to help make those. So we have, let's see. So we have some examples. Okay, so water. Water is a natural resource. We have it in rain, it's in oceans, lakes, puddles. How do we use this though? So we use water to help clean. So when you're in the shower or a bath, what do you shower or bathe in? Water. If you look in the picture here, you can see the dog. He's being cleaned with water. So water helps us stay clean. Ships use water to move things. So if you look here, big ships that have to transport or move items from one place to another if we need it, or for like trade, like we've talked about in social studies, they would use a water. Big ships can maybe hold a lot more, and they can go faster and a little less expensive to someplace else using water. Okay, like a big ocean. They can travel across oceans to transport or move items. We also use water to drink, to stay hydrated and healthy. We always saying drink your water in school. And we use water to cook. A lot of our food that we have to cook, we have to use water to make it. So water is very important. We use it for many different ways. We also have air. Air is a natural resource. Air can be used to generate energy. So if you look at these windmills here, they actually produce energy based on the wind. So as it blows, this part moves, and the faster it goes, the more energy it produces for us to use. And remember, we use energy for like electricity, so we could charge stuff and have things that are electric. And we also use it for transportation, just like those ships. If you see this, the sails, that helps the boat move. When the wind blows, the boat moves. And we breathe air, friends. We would not be alive without air and being able to breathe in our air. So air, natural resource, and these are just some examples how we use them. All right, we have rocks. Rocks are a natural resource. Rocks can be used to build roads, walls, and buildings. If you look at this building here, it's made out of rocks. And now someone can live in there, or they can use that for something else. We have roads. If you look here, the road is built with rocks. Now the car can easily drive on it and get you from home to school and school to home. And then on this one, they made a rock wall. So maybe help protect your property, keep your dog in your yard, whatever the case may be. So we do use rocks for many different reasons. We have trees. Now we use trees in the classroom every single day. Trees are a natural resource. And if you look here, this is paper. We use paper every day in the classroom. Even when you're home, I'm sure you're still using paper. Even if you're printing your worksheet, or if you have to use scrap paper to write something down, or if you want to draw a beautiful picture, you have to use paper. We also use trees to build houses. This is a wood house. It's made out of trees. And this is a wooden chair. Trees also help us use the pencil that we need to draw with and write with. So trees, very important. And we also know trees help us breathe. We've talked about that. They produce oxygen for us. So now we also have animals. Animals are a natural resource because they could be used for food, drinks, and clothing. So, this is a gallon of milk. And where do we get milk from? Cows. And then there's a hamburger. And, if you like chicken nuggets, raise your hand. Well, those chicken nuggets come from chickens. So, and we use them to also help us make clothes. So animals are very important. And then we have oil, friends. So oil is a natural resource that can be used really for, gasoline. We have to put gas in the car. We have to put oil in the car in order to go from one place to another. Diesel is another type of fuel that helps certain engines in the cars run. Oil can also, some houses or their heat. If you want heat, it's based off oil. So again, oil is a natural resource that we find in the ground, and it helps us. All right, so now the Nearpod you're going to complete is all about ways that we use natural resources. All right, so natural resources, we use them many ways. We use them for food, we use them for shelter, for clothing, to help us in school, to help us to get from one place to another, from transportation. So we use natural resources for a lot of things, friends. All right, so go ahead and complete your Nearpod and have a great day. Bye.